Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo in Parkway RV Center. Got another nice Class C motorhome, and I'm talking about super nice to the point that honestly you'd have to buy a brand new one to get one any nicer and cleaner than this one. This is a 2017 Thor 4 Winds. The model is a 31W, and this has a full wall slide. And guys, you know, I've done a lot of Class C's. This thing, you know, most Class C's aren't this well equipped, but this thing is absolutely loaded. Pretty much every option they offer, you can put a check mark by it. This one's got it. Got 21,000 miles on it, 21,300 and change. Got 240 hours on the generator. Guys, this unit's got the optional automatic leveling jacks. It's got the optional HD Max with graphics paint. Guys, these things brand new, 2022. I looked them up on RV Trader. 4 Winds 31Ws without the full body paint, the HD Max, are $158,000 on RV Trader. Book on this one, NADA retail, without adding any options, even though this thing's got probably $10,000 worth of options I can add to the price, is a, and I'll show you right here. Well, if you can see it. $158,000. NADA on this thing, and you're welcome to look it up, or if you can make it out on my phone. NADA. I guess I should do this inside. No added options, $81,060. Just adding for the miles, adjusting for the miles. I'm not counting for the jacks, the HD Max, the auto gen start, the built-in inverter, the residential refrigerator that was a factory option, the outside TV, which is a factory option, the power awning. I mean, this thing is loaded, guys, and I've got it for over $10,000 under what I should be selling it for. And like I said, the only way you're going to get one nicer, spend 158 grand on a new one. So this thing's a great deal. This is the kind of deals that we're known for, guys, at Parkway RV Center, selling very lightly used RVs for an incredible discount over what they cost new. In fact, this thing in 17, this shows you how much new RV prices have gone down. MSRP in this thing was 110 back in 17. They've gone up since 17 to 2022. Prices have gone up, what is that, $50,000? Wow. Put things in perspective what the current RV market is right now. Full wall slide. It's got the auto leveling jacks. It does have a trailer hitch on the back, rated for 8,000 pounds. Guys, this is where the advertisement gets you on RVs, because you look up factory brochure, it's going to say trailer hitch 8,000 pounds. That's the hitch rating, not what the motorhome can tow. I strongly do not recommend anybody tow more than about 5,000 to 6,000 pounds max on a Class C motorhome. I don't care what the factory specs say. From many, many years of towing experience, guys. Now, if it's only rated for 5,000 pounds, then yes, 5,000 pounds is a max. But like on this one, I don't, and really, guys, that's plenty. 99% of you just want to tow a car or a Jeep or something like that behind it, and that's, or a little enclosed trailer with something in it. That's more than enough towing capacity for that. It's got the 3-track system. You can always tell, got the 2 top tracks and the bottom track. Full wall slide. This thing's absolutely beautiful. No delamination. Got the frameless windows. Got 6-gallon DSI water heater. They got the mud dauber screens on them, that and the furnace. 4K Onan, Michelin tires that look great. Like I said, leveling jacks. It's got the TPO roof system. Got the overlapping cap with no windows on the cab over. That's always something I like to see in a Class C. Of course, good looking forward front end like most of them have. 362 horsepower V10 on a Ford E450 chassis with a torque shift Ford transmission. Got outside speakers, outside television, LED light strips on the power awning. Like I said, guys, you're going to have to buy a 2022 to get one nicer than this. And You know, there's a huge price difference between what I'm asking for this one and what a brand new one costs. Plus, they charge you the fees that we don't charge. That's several thousand more dollars. And it is loaded, guys. It does have the LCI electronic leveling. Man, $69,900 versus $158,000. Put a pencil to that. And I'm going to show you the only defect that I can find on this entire motorhome. And you might get here, you might see something I didn't, but I've spent a little bit of time in it. The driver's side seat has got a little spot right here on this leatherette, this fake leather, that somebody probably scraped against it a couple of times, put a little spot in it, getting in and out of the driver's seat going to the back. And guys, you know, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", 300 plus pounds. You know, I always go out the side door and walk around to the front. It's a whole lot easier just to do that. But a lot of people still try to do it that way, and sometimes that's what happens. Passenger seat is absolutely fine. Dash air is cold. No check engine lights. 21,399.3, so 21,400 miles, safe to say. Wood grain kit, got the backup camera built into the touchscreen stereo, Bluetooth, heated power mirrors, power windows, power locks, everything up here like you expect. It does have the optional entertainment center. And I know a lot of people hate this and some love it. It's a love or hate thing. You know, if you don't need the extra sleeping space, this gives you more storage. It gives you a great place to put your TV and watch it. It's got the sound bar, 40-inch television up here, and you know, and you still have storage in those side compartments. Does have a dinette booth that folds down and makes a bed across from a sleeper sofa that makes a separate bed from the dinette booth. So you can still sleep 6 people in this RV. And all the upholstery looks like it's not been used except for that driver's seat. It does have the Premier package, which includes the Corian solid surface countertops, includes the glassed-in shower, and a few other little upgrades. So like I said, this thing is very loaded, and you can rest assured it was probably an additional $15,000 plus when it was new, with the options that are on it, maybe even $20,000 plus. So this was not just a entry-level model. You know, the dealer just ordered it with the bare minimum options. This thing was loaded from the get-go. Does have an auto generator start. Does have a remote control, so you can operate your slide out awning levelers and all that from a remote control. Kitchen area doesn't look like it's hardly being used. It's got an oven. Make sure you take that out before you turn that oven on. You do have a microwave over the range. Right here you've got your power tower, so you can plug some stuff up, and it does have USB chargers throughout the entire RV. There's some up there on the dash. You've got a few up there, which I guess you can set your phones or whatever in this compartment. That's kind of a weird place to put them, but I guess whatever makes sense. Somebody that makes a lot more money than I do decided that's a good place for it, so I'll just go with that. This does have the residential refrigerator, which to me is the way to go, because this unit has a built-in inverter option, 1800 watt inverter. So what you get is you get a 16 cubic foot all electric refrigerator freezer. It's already at operating temp, versus a RV refrigerator, which is 6 to 8 cubic feet. So this holds double the amount of food, lasts twice as long. In an hour, hour and a half, this thing's ready to go, where an RV refrigerator freezer can take up to 8 or 9 hours or more to get to operating temp. And it's half the price to replace it if it ever goes bad. And people ask me, well, how do you change refrigerators? Well, what about residential refrigerators? How do you get them out? You get them out the same way you do an RV refrigerator freezer. They won't fit through the door. You've got to take one of these big windows out. which sounds a lot worse than it really is. We've done it hundreds and hundreds of times. It's no big deal to pop one of those windows out and slide it out. You just got to have some manpower to move your refrigerator, freezer in and out when you ever have to change it. And hopefully that won't happen for a long, long, long time. Freezer, looks like it's got a built-in ice maker. It's already nice and cold. It's a compressor fridge, so it just, as soon as you plug it into power or turn the inverter on, this thing starts cooling off instantly. Got a little safety catch right there. No carpet in this thing. No, there's not a speck of carpet in this motorhome, and I like that. It's got the day-night shades. You know, this full wall slide just gives you this huge open floor plan that you're not going to get with a lot of other Class C's. So you got a couple slide out drawers there for your pantry. You've got a closet right here, another closet in there. Because of this full wall slide, you get a ton of storage. You've got a Queen Island bed with overhead storage, vent fan. This unit does have the optional 15,000 BTU ducted roof air instead of the 13.5, which this size either one would have sufficed, but why not have more if it's already there? Closet, got a bedroom television, that's an option. Drawer space, decent sized bathroom. Part of the Premier package was the garden shower with the glassed in doors, and it's got that. Skylight looks good. That is a China porcelain RV toilet, not bleached yellow, so it's all, which you can tell this thing's been stored undercover inside. I mean, you can tell that from the outside finish. But man, what a good looking motorhome, guys. And like I said, look at what this thing costs now to what a brand new one costs. I mean, what is that, 70 from 158? And that's not out the door price, I can promise you that. That 158 grand is going to be plus this, and this, so that we don't charge. So you take 70 from 158. Wow. Was that 80 grand? That's a ton of savings, guys. And with 21,000 miles, I mean, this thing, it's just really one of those deals that probably won't be here in the next day or two, if not sooner. And I like the auto gen start. So if you've got somebody on an oxygen machine or a CPAP machine and you're staying in a campground and the power goes out, within 30 seconds, 45 seconds, that generator is going to kick on and start generating power for everybody, including the CPAP or the oxygen machine. So that's for those that need it, that is almost a necessity in a safety equipment, is that auto gen start. And for those that, I wish that RV manufacturers would make that standard equipment on everything, but they won't. Just for that reason alone. But anyway, this unit is $69,900. Way under book, way under market value. Look online, look at what they're bringing, look at the miles, look at the condition. Like all of our used RVs, even though we're selling this at probably one of the lowest prices on the internet, with one of the lowest mileage ones on the internet for the year make and model, we're still going to guarantee the slide out to work like it's supposed to. We're going to guarantee the generator to run and put out like it's supposed to. We guarantee the roof air and refrigerator freezer to get to operating temp for that low price. And keep in mind, guys, we have no extra fees besides what the state and government requires us to charge. It's plus applicable sales tax to keep Uncle Sam happy. And if you are a Georgia resident, this applies to Georgia residents only. Like any RV you buy for sale by owner or dealer, you do have to pay a $100 highway impact fee and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. You just pay it here instead of the tag office is the only difference. And of course, Georgia resident, we do, we even do all your tag and title work for you. No charge, save you a trip to the courthouse. And guys, this is a nice unit. It really is. Let me know in the comments what you think. I don't believe this one's going to be around very long. I really don't. I think You know, usually a 5-year-old motorhome has more wear and tear than this, but this thing is just, you can tell it's been hardly used. And I mean that when I say, go buy a brand new one if you want one nicer. You're not going to have a condition issue with it. And I point out the only defect I saw. You can open up all the outside bays. I've got pictures of them. They all look great. They're all clean. I mean, this thing has just been very, very lightly used and very well cared for. In fact, I wish I could buy a bunch of them like this I could sell for this price. But like anything else in the current market, they're few and far between. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. I appreciate my 31,000 subscribers. Smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Keep in mind, guys, we don't charge any fees. We don't make any money on financing like other dealers do, like Rip Off World, all these other places, guys, that charge thousands in fees. They overcharge you by thousands of dollars in financing by marking the interest rate up. You know, we don't do all this nickel and dime stuff. You know, we're very straightforward. We don't have any upsells. We don't try to make you feel like you got to buy an extended warranty, which you don't, or gap insurance, or any of this other junk. Most of it not worth the paper it's written on, guys. We just do easy, simple, and done buying and selling. I mean, guys, that's this industry would be a lot better if other dealers would operate the way we do. Easy, simple, and done. No pluses, this, and this. Just, this is the price. It's haggle-free, firm, and that guys, it don't matter how you pay for it. Doesn't matter how far away you have to drive to get it. That $69.9 is a solid set in stone price. When you look at the book and you look at what other 17 4-winds are bringing, the 31Ws are bringing online with less options, and they're bringing $10,000, $15,000 more than this one, there's no comparison. It's a great deal. This is a deal that you can justify traveling from anywhere in the United States to buy, or even Canada. So, don't let it get away. You know, I could take this thing to the auction. It'd probably bring another $5,000 to $10,000 at a dealer auction than I'm asking for it here on the lot. And not have to fool with a retail sale. Just take it there, and the dealer will buy it, pay an auction fee, pay transport fee, take it to their dealership, advertise it, sell it for a profit. And this same RV, that's why they're 10, 15 grand higher at other dealerships. But I'm not going to do that, because I've got acres and acres of commercial property worth a lot of money that will be sitting empty if I did that. But even though I could make more money doing it that way, well, it's about a wash, because I do have to pay auction fees when I sell too. So, but it gives you, the customer, an opportunity to buy a great buy in something that you can use for a few years, sell it or trade it, because everybody's needs always change. No matter what your needs or wants or needs are today in an RV, it's going to be different in a few years, guys. That's, you know, that's a gimme. That's what's going to happen to everybody. But you want to buy one today that you're going to have enough equity in that you're always going to be able to sell it or trade it without owing more on it than it's worth. And I always tell people that too, guys. Keep your amount financed as low as possible, interest rate as low as possible. We don't mark rates up like Rip Off World, all the rest of them. And we don't try to sell you $15,000 worth of upsells that's all marked up 4 or 5 times dealer cost, and then added to your loan with the dealer marked the interest rate up from what the bank approved you for. So I always tell people that pay as much money down as you can. Whatever you pay down, you're going to get back when you sell it or trade it later on. You'll get most of that money down back. So if you've got an extra $10,000, $15,000 to pay down, go ahead and pay down. It knocks your payment down, knocks your payoff down, and builds your equity faster. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Really appreciate it. Again, please subscribe to my channel, RVs with Big Bo. Like my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. Stay tuned. I am going to do my best to get another motorhome on today. They just brought along a really nice Winnebago Sightseer that I'll try to shoot, Class A. But if I don't do that, maybe I'll do another one. Who knows? So stay tuned. I'll try to release another video today. If not, I will have one out tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.